Your Ford is sitting in the driveway right now with untapped potential that costs almost nothing to unlock. I am talking about simple, affordable upgrades that transform how your truck performs, looks, and handles. And yet 99% of owners never bother installing them. I have been working on Fords for over 15 years, and I am constantly amazed at how much capability owners leave on the table simply because they do not know these upgrades exist. These are not expensive performance parts or complicated modifications. These are cheap, proven upgrades that anyone can install in their driveway with basic tools. Some take less than 10 minutes. Today we are revealing 9 Ford upgrades that cost less than most people spend on a tank of gas, but deliver results you will notice every single day. Upgrade number 3 costs about $25 and solves a problem that plagues every Ford owner. And upgrade number 1 is so effective that you can install it yourself for under $100 in about 15 minutes, and it will save you thousands in avoided repairs. Let us get into it. Upgrade 9, Performance Air Filter. Your Ford's engine is choking on a restrictive paper air filter that Ford installed to save about $3 during manufacturing. Replacing it with a high-flow performance filter is the easiest upgrade you will ever do, and the results are immediately noticeable. The factory paper filter restricts airflow as it gets dirty. Even a moderately used factory filter can reduce airflow by 15 to 20%, which means your engine works harder to pull in the air it needs for combustion. A performance air filter like those made by K&N or AFE flows significantly more air while still providing excellent filtration. These filters use multiple layers of oiled cotton or synthetic media instead of paper. Installation takes about 10 minutes. Pop the hood, locate the airbox, release the clips, remove the old filter, drop in the new performance filter, and snap the airbox back together. No tools required on most models. You will notice better throttle response immediately. Most owners report improvement in fuel economy, typically 1 to 2 miles per gallon. The best part is that quality performance filters are reusable. When they get dirty, you clean and re-oil them instead of throwing them away. A good performance air filter costs $50 to $70. It pays for itself in fuel savings within the first year. Upgrade 8, Heavy-Duty Battery Terminals. The factory battery terminals on most Fords are a common failure point that causes starting problems, electrical gremlins, and voltage drops. Upgrading to heavy-duty brass or copper terminals costs about $20 and prevents problems that could leave you stranded. Factory terminals are made from cheap alloy that corrodes easily. Over time, corrosion builds up, increasing electrical resistance and reducing current flow to your starter. Heavy-duty replacement terminals use solid brass or copper construction with larger contact surfaces. Installing upgraded terminals takes about 20 minutes. Disconnect the negative battery cable first, then the positive. Remove the old terminals, clean the battery posts with a wire brush, slide the new terminals onto the posts, tighten them securely, and reconnect your cables. Your starter will crank noticeably faster and stronger. Headlights will be brighter. Voltage drops that caused electrical glitches disappear. Quality heavy-duty terminals cost $15 to $25. This is cheap insurance against starting problems that could leave you stranded. Upgrade 7, LED interior lighting. The dim, yellowish halogen bulbs Ford installs make it hard to see anything at night, and they drain your battery faster than necessary. Replacing them with LED bulbs costs about $30 for a complete interior kit and takes about 20 minutes. LED interior bulbs use about 85% less power than halogen bulbs, while producing significantly brighter, whiter light. Factory halogen bulbs produce around 20 to 30 lumens of yellowish light. Quality LED replacements produce 100 to 200 lumens of crisp white light. The difference is dramatic. Installation is simple. Pop out the lens cover, remove the old bulb, insert the LED replacement, and snap the lens back in place. One important note, LED bulbs are polarized. If you install an LED bulb and it does not light up, simply flip it around 180 degrees. LED bulbs last 25,000 to 50,000 hours, compared to about 1,000 hours for halogens. A complete LED interior lighting kit costs $25 to $40 depending on your model. Upgrade 6, Throttle Response Controller. Your Ford's throttle has a built-in delay that makes acceleration feel sluggish, especially from a stop. A throttle response controller eliminates that delay for under $150. Modern Fords use electronic throttle control, where your gas pedal sends a signal to the computer, and the computer then tells the throttle body how far to open. Ford programs significant delay into this system to meet emissions standards. The problem is that the delay makes your truck feel unresponsive. A throttle response controller like the Pedal Commander or Sprint Booster plugs in line between your throttle pedal and the vehicle computer. It intercepts the signal from your pedal and modifies it to eliminate the factory delay. Installation is simple. Locate the connector at your throttle pedal under the dashboard. Unplug it. Plug the controller in line between the factory connector and the pedal. Total install time is about 15 minutes. The difference is immediately noticeable. Throttle response becomes instant. Most controllers offer multiple sensitivity settings, so you can adjust how aggressive you want the throttle response to be. These controllers do not damage the engine or transmission. They simply change the throttle signal timing. Quality throttle controllers cost $100 to $150 depending on features. Upgrade 5, Adjustable Trailer Hitch. The standard receiver hitch on your Ford limits you to a fixed drop or rise. An adjustable ball mount costs $40 to $60 and lets you perfectly level any trailer in seconds. Properly leveling your trailer improves handling, reduces sway, extends tire life, and ensures the trailer brakes work correctly. An adjustable ball mount has multiple holes, allowing you to position the ball at different heights in 1-inch increments. Simply remove your existing ball mount from the receiver, slide in the adjustable mount, insert the hitch pin, and adjust the ball height to level your trailer. Most adjustable mounts provide 6 to 10 inches of total adjustment range. When the trailer is level, the weight distribution is correct and trailer sway is minimized. Many adjustable mounts also include a built-in level indicator and anti-rattle features to eliminate hitch clunking noise. Quality adjustable ball mounts cost $40 to $80 depending on weight capacity. Upgrade 4, Transmission Dipstick. Many modern Fords do not have a transmission dipstick from the factory. Ford eliminated it to save money and says the transmission is sealed for life. Adding a transmission dipstick costs $30 and lets you actually monitor transmission, fluid condition, and level. The factory-sealed transmission design means you cannot easily check fluid without special equipment. A dipstick installs in about 10 minutes. You are replacing the factory fill plug with a dipstick tube. Locate the transmission fill plug on top of the transmission case, remove the plug, thread in the dipstick tube replacement, insert the dipstick, and you are done. Being able to monitor transmission fluid is incredibly valuable. You can verify the fluid level is correct and check fluid color and smell to detect problems early. Dark brown or burnt-smelling fluid indicates the transmission is running too hot. For trucks used for towing, checking transmission fluid regularly is essential. Towing generates tremendous heat and transmission fluid breaks down faster. A simple dipstick check catches problems before permanent damage occurs. Upgrade number 3, Cabin Air Filter Upgrade. Your Ford has a cabin air filter, but the cheap paper filter Ford installs does not work well and needs replacing every year. Upgrading to a high-performance cabin filter costs about $25 and dramatically improves AIR quality inside your truck. The factory cabin air filter captures large particles like dust and pollen, but it does not filter smaller particles, odors, or allergens effectively. High-performance cabin filters use activated charcoal and multi-layer filtration media. The charcoal absorbs odors and traps microscopic particles. For people with allergies, the difference is noticeable immediately. The air smells cleaner and fresher. Installation takes about 5 minutes on most Fords. The cabin air filter is typically behind the glove box. Open the glove box, squeeze the sides to release it, let it drop down, locate the filter access panel, slide out the old filter, and insert the new upgraded filter. Premium cabin filters cost $20 to $35 and last 12,000 to 15,000 miles. Upgrade 2, adjustable pedal spacers for ergonomics. If the gas pedal in your Ford sits too far away or at an awkward angle, pedal spacers cost about $15 and let you customize pedal position for perfect ergonomics. Ford uses the same pedal positioning across different models, which means it is never quite right for everyone. The stock pedals are positioned for an average height driver, but if you are shorter or taller, the pedals end up at uncomfortable angles. This causes foot fatigue on long drives. Installation takes about 10 minutes per pedal. Clean the back of the pedal with alcohol, position the spacer at the desired angle, and secure it with the included adhesive. Your foot will sit at a more natural angle on the pedal, and you can maintain that position comfortably for hours without fatigue. Pedal spacers cost $12 to $25, and they are completely reversible. Upgrade 1, Auto Start-Stop Eliminator. The number one upgrade that should be on every Ford is a device that permanently disables the auto start-stop system. This annoying feature shuts off your engine every time you stop, supposedly to save fuel, but it is creating expensive mechanical problems while saving almost nothing. Auto start-stop causes excessive wear on your starter, battery, and cam phasers. Constantly stopping and restarting the engine accelerates wear dramatically. Starter failures, cam phaser problems, and battery issues all increase significantly on vehicles with active start-stop. The factory button on your dashboard disables start-stop, but only for that drive cycle. Every time you start your truck, you have to press the button again. Aftermarket auto start-stop eliminators solve this permanently. They plug into your vehicle's electrical system and automatically disable start-stop every single time you start the engine. Installation is simple. Locate the start-stop button on your dashboard, carefully remove the trim panel around it, unplug the connector from the back of the button, plug the eliminator device in line, and reinstall the trim panel. Total install time is about 15 minutes. Once installed, start-stop never activates again. Your engine runs normally at stoplights. You have to avoid the excessive starter and cam phaser wear that plagues Fords with active start-stop. Quality start-stop eliminators cost $90 to $150 depending on brand. The eliminator pays for itself by preventing a single starter replacement that costs $600 or a cam phaser repair that runs $3,000. If you own a Ford with auto start-stop and have not disabled it permanently, this should be your first upgrade. These 9 upgrades cost less than $500 total, and every single one can be installed in your driveway with basic tools in under an hour. Most take 15 minutes or less. Yet the improvements they deliver are worth thousands of dollars over the life of your truck. Take a weekend and knock out these upgrades. Your Ford will run better, last longer, and be more enjoyable to drive every single day. If you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Drop a comment below telling me which of these upgrades you're installing first. Share this with other Ford owners who need to know about these simple upgrades. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.